Hey my best friends, Allenpallen here, and in today's video we're going to be playing with facial tools. I would assume that's what you call them. Basically, what got this whole thing started, back when I first started my channel, you guys may or may not remember, I had this little rose quartz facial roller. I used to use it with my serums. Honestly, I love the thing. It is falling apart. I could glue it, but that's always been kind of annoying. And also, for whatever reason, when you go like this, little hairs, you can even see there's one in it right now, get trapped in the corners, and then they kind of pull them out. Even my facial hair. So I quit using this, even though I really liked it. It just hasn't been for me lately. But when I did purchase this, I also purchased a micro needle roller. Well, I have yet to try this out, actually. I was waiting till we could do it together. I did try filming a video with this a long time ago, but with anxiety and like past filming troubles, that video didn't go as planned. And that's okay, because we didn't actually use the product yet. So I can now, about a year later, give you guys my first impressions with this. And then since this isn't enough for a whole video, so aside from testing this facial tool out, I just purchased two new items from Tarte. This is the Pack Your Bags Face Globe. I wish I would have got two of them so I could do like two at once. It would be so fun and magical, but we just got one. I just pulled this out of my refrigerator, and then I'll explain that more later. And then I also bought, this is the Tarte Cryo Cool Tool. I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger. It's very tiny, very tiny, but I think this is more for like around your eyes and whatnot. To get things started, I did just wash my face. Currently, I am using the Amino Gel Facial Cleanser. This is from Vitamins and C Beauty. Honestly, I had never heard of this product before, or this brand, but about 2 weeks ago or so, I did find this at Walmart. I've been using it most days. I've been forgetting skincare, but at least washing my face. As you can see, you don't really need much. A little bit does go a long way, but it leaves your skin feeling nice, fresh, very clean, but not dried out, still a little bouncy and supple, so I really appreciate this cleanser. But now that my face is clean, I think the first tool we're gonna use is the micro needle thing. I wanted to use this last, just because it's like the most complex. But I feel like in proper order of doing your skincare, you're supposed to do this before the other things. I don't know. I don't know if most people even do them in the same day, but we're gonna do this first. Even though I had never used this before, as per the instructions, I did properly sanitize this, just because you are creating little micro cuts and micro scratches in your skin, so it is very recommended to have this be sanitized, just so you're not giving yourself an infection. If this wasn't properly sanitized, you could cause infections, breakouts, bunch of stuff you don't want. So always sanitize your facial tools. Even if they don't have little needles in it, you should always be sanitizing your facial tools. It said you could do this on your skin without any product. But honestly, I think the whole purpose of this is to, yes, cause those little micro cuts. And in theory, your skin healing itself will make you have better skin. But also when you create those little micro cuts, micro incisions, it's also supposed to help your skincare penetrate in your skin better. So we are going to use this today alongside a facial oil. This is the Bliss Hydration Salvation Oil. I bought this a couple months back, and I've made quite a nice size dent in it. As you guys know, I use so many different skincare products, so the fact that this is this far down means I like it. We're gonna take a nice generous amount on my hand, and we're gonna work that into the face. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual instructions with me for the facial roller. I could probably look them up, but I feel like I remember. Remember guys, we're just playing around with stuff today. This is not, in fact, a tutorial or a how-to. Now that we have a nice generous amount of our facial oil on our face, we're gonna go in with the micro needle roller. The needles on here are 0.25 millimeters, so quite small. You gotta be really gentle, and it's said to work a couple times over each area, I wanna say. I don't think you wanna do it too much where you're actually causing damage. And then of course you wanna avoid areas like your under eye that are more tender or more sensitive of skin, just so you're actually not causing damage. I am definitely gonna get my forehead because I get these little weird tight wrinkles when I smile. So hopefully we can kind of even that out. I also am really trying to focus this on my areas of discoloration and where I have enlarged pores. It doesn't hurt by any means. It does feel a little scratchy. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this rough or abrasive, but it doesn't hurt at least. It also did give the disclaimer, I don't know if we're supposed to use that on your nose, that your skin might be red or irritated after this. I mean, go figure, you're literally scratching your face. Another thing I do believe is you don't want to do this every day. I think this might be like a once a week or twice a week kind of thing. Again, do not quote me. But yeah, the process is pretty simple. Unfortunately, this is like a first impressions kind of video. If we were gonna dive deeper into it, it would take several days. And I would probably like do it on half my face and not this half. We're not going that route today. We're just playing around. So far I do like this. I will probably try it out again in the future. And then maybe when I do like another skincare video, I can update you if I'm using any of this stuff still, but I don't mind it. It doesn't feel the greatest. I actually like other facial tools because you can just kind of go at it. You don't have to pay too much attention. This, if you just kind of zone out, you might hurt yourself, you know, if you go over the same spot too many times. But at the end of the day, I don't mind this, and I believe the science behind it. I'm just not sure if this little chintzy one I got from an online boutique is the best one to be using, but it was cute while it lasted. We are going to now move in though to another facial tool. I actually just popped this out of my freezer. You're supposed to put it in the fridge or the freezer for like an added cooling sensation. As you will see, there is liquid in here. This is a face globe. It's basically a face roller as well, but in globe form. Well, this is from Tarte.com. It's actually part of the Sugar Rush. I am just realizing that now. I think it's like one of their little side brands. They also have Awake Beauty, whereas this tool is Tarte brand. It's really cute and simple. Ooh, I wonder if this is glass. It feels like glass. The whole thing feels like glass. It has this weird holder thing. This thing kind of feels chintzy. But basically, oh, I thought the ball rolled, but apparently you do the rolling? What? Pop in the fridge. Apply your favorite serum or cream, then gently roll and massage forehead, cheeks, and neck in an upper motion for 15 to 20 minutes. Gently roll and massage. I wonder, it doesn't really roll. What? How am I supposed to do that? Do I just like... as I'm doing this, I'm not really sure what they mean. But we're gonna do it for like 10 minutes at least. The cooling is definitely gonna help with the depuffing, and then any form of facial massage, you guys. It does help with skin's elasticity. It helps with sculpting, depuffing. It helps with lymphatic drainage for any of you guys who aren't really sure what that is. It's really hard for me to explain, but basically your lymphatic system helps unclog or keep that circulating, and that's what relieves a lot of the toxins from your body. So if you are working out your lymphatic system or whatever in your face or neck, you're removing a lot of that toxicity from your face, which makes you look old and crusty. But yeah, you're gonna help tighten your skin, maybe help with those fine lines. Also, this whole process of massaging your face, especially when you have skincare on, I have some oil. I'm gonna add a little bit of this toner. You are essentially massaging the skincare into your skin so it can penetrate deeper and work more effectively. We love that. If you guys are gonna spend $20, $30, $50 on a little thing of skincare, you probably want that to be as effective as possible. Just saying. I do like this tool. I like that you can chill it. I think it's really pretty. Ooh, mesmerizing. But it's really weird to me that they call this like a, what is this? They call it a face globe. Well, it is a globe. It's weird that's like a roller and they say roll it, but the ball doesn't spin, you roll it. And I'm just not understanding that. So maybe you just do this, I don't know. It feels really nice though. It's very calming on my skin. If you are like me, I always get dark circles around my eyes. My eyes are always puffy. I'm always looking tired. So this is really gonna help just open my eyes up, make me feel refreshed, make me look awake, maybe combat some of those negatives, like the puffiness or the discoloration with continued use. So this I will be using again 100%, maybe kind of to replace my facial roller, but it's still kind of weird. Honestly, whatever you do though, guys, as long as you have a skincare routine and you keep up with it, or at least make an effort, it's gonna be better than not doing anything at all. So don't feel like you have to have any of the products I use ever, because you don't. As long as you're making a positive or a persistent effort to work on your skincare, you're gonna see some results. Can't forget the neck. Ooh. Oh. This is really great too if you're ever watching TV or something. Just bring this with you and go to town. Some other benefits too, like this is quartz. Sometimes the material will have healing benefits, and I know a lot of people don't believe in that. But you know, that's an option as well. And also, another really cool thing is I personally believe when you put your energy or mind towards something, it's like manifesting. So like if you're putting your energy into your skincare and your appearance, you're gonna look and feel better. And not all of you believe in this, but I feel like some of that energy, like it makes you better looking. Like, you know, maybe if it's like internal, like your mindset, you're proud of it or you're happy of it, you're gonna glow from within because you're happy and content and you know you're doing your part. So just don't forget to treat yourself, guys, because even if anybody doesn't notice the little speck of depuffing you did, you're gonna radiate some happiness and they're gonna notice that. So again, do your skincare. Now that we're done rolling my face, we're gonna pack this away in its cute little box. I definitely will be using this product again, so you'll probably see it again as well. We are going to now, however, move into the Tarte Cryo Cool tool. It does say to focus this around your eyes and then after fact, hit the rest of your face. So I thought it would be an appropriate time to use an eye cream. This is the Botanics Hydrating Eye Cream with Rosehip. I've used this before. It's not anything too special, but it's eye cream, so we're gonna use it on my eyes. I like to use a nice generous amount. Again, as mentioned earlier in the video, under my eyes is where I do suffer from the majority of my skincare problems, so let's load it up. Well, I don't always follow my own advice. One thing I guess would recommend as well is even if you don't want to go through the whole process of doing like a skincare routine, I personally would recommend either using a facial oil if you only want to use one product, or an eye cream, just because eyes to me are something that really just show the sign of age or fatigue, or they show a lot of negative, okay? They look tired, they look wrinkly, so that's one of the areas that ages the fastest on most people. So why not try to start there? Just like the other tool, this was in my freezer as well. By now it is warmed up, but we're still gonna give it a go. It's so tiny and underwhelming. Like, hey, you gotta pinch it. Basically, we're gonna go though right where we applied that eye cream and roll everything out. Since we just rolled my face with the globes, this doesn't say how long you're supposed to do it for either. I would recommend doing it for at least a few minutes, but it's probably like the other facial tool where it would be ideal to do it the 5 to 15 minute range. Just like everything else I've been saying today though, that's pretty much a guess. If you are anybody who has large hands, I got these big man hands, I'm a tall guy, this might be a little difficult for you to use because it's not that easy for me to hold on to. At least my facial hair and stuff like that isn't getting caught in it. That is definitely a positive. Since this tool is so little though, I wouldn't even imagine it would stay warm that long. So you're definitely gonna wanna use this as soon as you pull it out of the freezer. I do like that you are able to get nice and close to your eye. That's fun and positive, I guess. As long as you don't poke it. Other than that, you guys, it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like most facial tools are relatively similar. It looks like it comes apart, but I don't think it does. At the end of the day, though, it's all about what works for you. So if you feel like you could hold on to this without any complications, I would definitely recommend this. I think this would be great for travel. You could put this in the smallest of compartments and you'd have a little facial tool to bring with you everywhere. So that's very much a positive. You could put it back in the bag if you wanted to. I don't know. I do like this though, and I like everything I tried today. I'll definitely be using it again in the future, everything. So maybe, you know, I'll keep one of these tools in my bag and I'll keep this in my skincare fridge. And I'm just a firm believer in the more stuff you have and the more places you put it, the more likely you are to see it and use it. So it hasn't worked yet, but maybe it will in the future. Now that we've finished up with the facial tools, my skin feels very massaged. I feel very awake, even though I'm supposed to go to bed. But yeah, my skin feels nice. It feels like tight, as in it looks good, but it also feels like rich and supple. I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but it's positive. But now that we've finished up with the facial tools, we are going to finish off the bedtime skincare routine, if you will, with the Bliss What a Melon Reviving and De-Stressing Overnight Mask. This mask, you guys, smells super yummy. Since it is an overnight mask, you do want to wear it either before bed or if you don't really plan on doing something that day, just because I like to apply it very liberally. I like a nice thick layer. And it can collect things like dirt, oil, debris, hair, and also it kind of peels off of your face. It's not like a piece of rubber, but little bits of it will peel off your face and you'll notice weird texture marks. You could wear it out and about. I just personally think you should do what it says and wear it to bed or something like that. You are also going to want to let this dry prior to laying down, just so you don't wipe it all on your pillow. But yes, once again, this mask smells delicious. Oh, it smells like watermelon. It's this really pretty light pink color. It's almost like pearly and metallic. Pretty. So we're going to take a nice, generous amount of that, and we're going to apply it to my freshly massaged face. It's so creamy and it feels so luxurious. I love the feeling of this on my face. And I would probably just sit here and rub it endlessly or use this with the facial rollers. But it does dry out fairly quick just because it is a mask. Just like all skincare products though, I still like to take the excess and apply it to my neck and my arms and my hands. Just so we're not wasting anything. But this stuff, you guys, it does wonders. And there you have it, guys. We are all ready for bed. hopefully I can actually get to bed here shortly just because I have a very busy day playing with my mother tomorrow, as well as some filming projects. I am so excited to have filmed today. I started a short little project that's going to take several days earlier today, and I didn't want to miss out on actually hanging out with you guys, so I felt it very necessary to film this video today. You guys bring so much joy to my life, and it's always great to see you. So I hope you had fun today as well. I would love to know if you guys have tried any of these facial tools yourself, or if there's anything you would like to see me try yet in the future. I know there's weird like laser things. There's different types of masks. We could do something with healing stones or heat, or I don't know. They have that thing that kind of like, I think it injects air or something into your pores. I don't know. I don't know. I'm down to try whatever, honestly. But I hope you had fun today. As always, I do love you guys so much, and you guys make me so happy. So thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys really soon, I promise. And until my next video, stay well, my friends. Goodbye.